I haven't even started cardio yet. Netflix makes my life easier. Forgot I can hear myself on my phone because I can watch myself on my phone. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Netflix. I haven't started cardio yet. I should start, but I need to reset. Ooh, awesome. I'm planning on doing 60 minutes, and usually at the pace that I go, I burn about 200, maybe somewhere around 250 in calories. That's what the bike says, the machine says, but I probably burn a little bit more than that. Fasted cardio, I prefer to do LISS, which is low intensity, steady state cardio, if that makes sense. LIS, L for low, I for intensity, and then SS is steady state. Put this on the right mode. I need to get started. Yeah. I warm up. So I might as well begin and give you guys some updates till oh, my hair. It's awesome. Love how big my hair is. I was watching something last night. So I'll give you guys a synopsis of how my week has been going. It's Wednesday, 10 o'clock, starting fasted cardio. I did fasted cardio Monday, and I did some cardio. Well, Mondays I tend to do cardio twice. So I do fasted cardio in the morning for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. And then in the evening after my pole class, I do booty yoga, which is very similar to almost like high intensity interval training, but it's moderate, and I do that for an hour. So Mondays I tend to do 2 cardio sessions. Tuesdays is usually a bit difficult for me to really get any kind of cardio or workout in because of how my schedule works. I pick my husband up in the morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning, and to be honest, guys, when I pick him up, by the time we get back home, gotta make sure my kids get out for school, and then I go back to sleep. So I really don't believe in trying to force myself to do any kind of cardio or workout in the morning if I'm still physically and mentally tired. I'd rather get the rest. So Tuesdays at times usually becomes a off day for me, or a rest day. However, I will try and get some cardio in the evening on a Tuesday because I do teach 2 pole classes on Tuesdays. So that's part of my workout, but afterwards I try to get about 35 minutes of cardio in here at home on my bike. Wednesdays is usually a training day, so it's Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays, and all of those days I do fasted cardio. I do weight training in the afternoon, and then I go on with the rest of my day. Usually on Fridays and Saturdays, I might do 2 sessions of cardio. So I've always done high intensity or HIIT cardio because it's my favorite. It's less time, but I'm doing something that's kind of out of my comfort zone. I've always been told, or haven't been told, but I've always looked on YouTube, and you hear so much about high intensity interval training being the best form of cardio for quick fat loss, which in retrospect it really is. However, low intensity, steady state cardio is just as good. You just have to do it for a longer period of time. 35 minutes to 60. Some people do 90 minutes. It can be just as simple as walking. So cardio is cardio. So it's up to you how intense you want to do it, how long you want to do it. Everybody's different, so I don't know if I want to watch this. I'm on Netflix. I don't watch TV a lot. That's probably something you guys probably don't know about me. Not a TV person. Not a Netflix person all that much either, so half the time I don't know what be on here. I just let it play. So if you guys want to, you can start asking questions. I don't know. Oh, got to give you guys updates on the volume down. Give you guys some updates as to what's going on with the WBFF. Because I'm pretty sure some of you haven't really got a clear understanding of what the competition is or what I'm doing. So, for those of you who don't know, I am a sponsored athlete for Nootrogics, natural supplements, mainly health supplements. Not a lot of what we call sports nutrition, which is what they're getting into. One of the parts of sports nutrition that I'm using with Nootrogics is their BCAAs. So it's called Prime Build. I think they've had it for a while, but I'm probably one of the first that's using it the most. I use BCAAs, take a serving of it, like a scoop of it, before I start my fasted cardio and with my fat burner. So when I wake up in the morning, take my fat burner, have me a serving of BCAAs, and then I'll do my fasted cardio. I also take BCAAs after weight training as well, and sometimes throughout the day. It just depends on if I feel I need it or not. But by me being a sponsored athlete with them, they have paid for my competition costs. WBFF means World Beauty, Fitness and Fashion, or Fashion and Fitness, one of the two. I'll put a link down below to the website. I'm doing the Transformation Division. Transformation Division, it's really just, you're judged based off your story, transforming from a certain weight to another. I lost 70 pounds in the first 6 months of my journey, which was like in August or September of 2013. I didn't start this channel until 2014, actually. And I've been continuing to lose weight, then continuing to build muscle and gain weight, and then trying to lean out some more again. So it's really about my story. Hey. So I started off at 220 pounds. This morning I weighed myself. I'm still stuck at 162 pounds. I've lost half an inch on my waist. So that's why I say the scale it plays games with you. But now I'm starting to understand how the scale is reading for me personally. But it's not easy for everybody, because sometimes reading that scale, it can really make you lose your motivation. But I know I haven't been on my plan for a long period of time either. It's only been maybe a month, maybe 2 months. Yeah, it's only been really a month. So I really wasn't expecting to lose a lot of weight so quickly at all. I wasn't even expecting to lose anything. in the first 4 weeks, because I'm not looking for a weight goal. I'm looking for a body composition goal, which, looking in the mirror this morning, I think I've reached that. But I really want to get this down a little bit more and get my body fat percentage down a little bit more. So Natrogix has paid for me to do my WBFF competition. It's a transformation division. You are not necessarily expected to be as lean or extremely lean like most fitness athletes are when they do particular competitions with NPC, IFE. There's a lot of different federations, and I'm looking into all of them. But I thought the WBFF was the best for me. So I'm starting off with that competition first. My plane ticket is taken care of. So I will be in Orlando, Florida from June 11th to June the 18th. On the 17th is the day of the show, the prejudging and the actual show, or the evening show. So I'll leave a link down below on it and give you guys some more information, but that's where I'm at, my first competition. And I think this is the best one, mainly because I'm looking at it from a standpoint of you guys who want to compete or not really take it to the extreme of competing. It's awesome that they have this division for people who are transforming themselves just so they can be healthy. You can go as far as being a bodybuilder as you want to, but you don't have to. It's all about your transformation. It's all about your story. So I'm starting off with that. Really paying homage to you guys for supporting me by watching my channel and me sharing this journey and taking the time out to do my own research, hoping that it's getting you guys to do the exact same thing for yourself. So that's what it is. Now, September 30th will be my second competition. So that will be with NPC, and that will be in Orlando, Florida as well. I think I missed that question, but I can always find out what you said. But yeah, so I believe June, July, August, September, probably like 20-something weeks away. So I'll be extremely lean by that time. So I'm trying to do this smart. I don't want to look unhealthy. I don't want to feel unhealthy. I don't want to be unhealthy doing these competitions. So I want to take my time, do it right, and not only that, make this a permanent lifestyle for me and improving a lot better. So that's where I'm at right now. Oh, I'm so tired already. I'm only at 11 minutes. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. When I woke up this morning, before I did anything, drink any water or anything like that, weighed myself and I did some pictures of my bikini. I have a couple of them that I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to wear for the show. I've already decided what my dress is going to look like. However, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to buy it or make it, because it'll probably only take me 30 minutes to get it fit to make it anyway. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. Now I got to the question somebody was asking. Beverly Is it okay to do a little exercise while on your menstruation? I would say to each its own. Everybody's different. It's all based on how you feel. Do I? Yes, I do. However, there is a day, like right in the middle or sometimes at the start, where I'm just too fatigued, too tired, and just feeling too lethargic. That's just me. Everybody's menstruation and how they feel and what they go through is different. Some people be bottled over in pain. I used to be that way when I was younger, but now it's not like that anymore. But there is a day within my like 3 to 5 day long that I just don't do anything, and I won't. And I'm okay with that. So is it okay? Yeah, it's okay. Everybody's different. This is truly outside of my comfort zone, guys. I like quick and fast and get it out the way type stuff when it comes to cardio. Fasted cardio, I'm starting to like it now because I realize I do have the time to do at least an hour in the morning. I do. But I don't like the bike. And now I'm starting to like it, so, but it's still out of my comfort zone because I'm trying to stay consistent with it. And this is something I wouldn't normally stay consistent with. I would stay more consistent with lifting weights than I would cardio, and I'm going to be honest, or HIIT cardio. I'll stay consistent with that. But doing this every day, I have to be smart and take my time, so. The video that I'll have up, hopefully Monday, will talk about, that's a good question. I'm getting a lot of comments about a ketogenic diet, and I'm not done with the program. I'm done but not done. It'll be up June 1st. But somebody asked, do you coach ladies that are on a ketogenic diet? I would like to complete my goal of shape. Believes in ketogenic lifestyle. Yes, I do. Believe it or not, I'm kind of in a, I'm kind of in a ketogenic diet. Honestly, a large percentage of competitors compete or anything, they don't say ketogenic diet, they say low carb or no carb. So that's really what a ketogenic diet is low to no carbs. It's pretty much eating clean, keeping protein, vegetables, and moderate to high level of fat, good fats, not bad fats. But there's many out there who call it a low carb diet. That's kind of what I'm doing, is a ketogenic diet. However, mine is tailored a little bit differently so that I can keep my muscle, watching TV at the same time. I do have carbs, and I usually have carbs right after either fasted cardio or right after my weight training. And then the rest of my meals are straight up just protein and vegetables. And the only fats I deal with is coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, which is what I usually cook my protein in, and avocados or walnuts. That's all I deal with. Me personally. Other people do different things when it comes to their ketogenic diet. They know what works for them, what foods they prefer, but the idea is to keep your carbohydrates low or have none at all. So, yes, I do coach people who are on a ketogenic diet. Considering that I've been on it for about 2 months now, and I was on it from my first prep when I was trying to compete last year, and it worked out very well for me. I lost a lot of weight off of it. I got down to 153 pounds from 172 pounds because I had gained like 25 or something more pounds back from being 150 pounds, because I started what they call bulking, really focusing on weight training, building muscle. So with my body type, I build muscle easily, also gain some fat with that too. Yeah, I got down to 153 pounds. Now I'm up 160. I got up to 168 and dropped to 162, and I'm just stuck there right now, which I'm okay with that. The scale is not the big thing for me. It's the way my physique looks. So, my video that I'm going to have up Monday, I'm going to need you guys' help with deciding on what I'm going to wear, which color, I'll say, of the bikini I'm going to wear, and then I'm going to show you guys how I design and decorate or bedazzle or whatever you want to call it for the show. I already have my shoes. I already have everything that I need for it. So, yeah, you want to keep it. That's a good one. Cool. Keep at it. I know I'm going to have to keep at my diet all the way up until September the 30th, because I'll be doing NPC. And that one does require me to be a little bit more leaner, to show a little bit more muscle separation, some striations, if you understand what I mean, but to look pretty much lean, where you can really see my abs, you can really see my muscles pop out and all that. So, after this competition, I'm probably going to take like a week or two break and then start right back into my prep that I'm in now. So, the key is stay consistent. Sweat easy. So, in this prep, I'm trying to understand or learn sodium, water, and food manipulation in order to lean out a little bit more. So that's where, or lose water weight, because I carry a lot of water weight. So I know out of that 162 pounds or 63 pounds, I'm probably carrying about 5 to 7 pounds of water. I just do. Oh, wow, that was a good one. So I have to read them from here. So I've been working out with trainer since June 2016. Shit, but I can't seem to get my body fat down. Oh, how you get your body fat down? Whew. Let's say this is simple. I'm gonna explain it simple. It may not seem simple, but it is simple. First things first, whatever you're doing, stay consistent at it. Sometimes your body doesn't adjust until maybe about 4 to 6 weeks after. If nothing happens for you in those 6 weeks, then you need to change your plan. My meal plans are created by myself, because I pay attention to my body. Also pay attention to dietitian information. I research it, and then I create plans. I have plans on my website already. Carb cycling, intermittent fasting and clean eating, how to meal prep. Like down to, I don't want to say a science, but almost describing it like I'm describing it to an 8-year-old. Because it is simpler than it's being explained. If you want to lose more body fat, you need to let your diet and your cardio do the work for you. Pick whatever form of cardio you want to do. Stay consistent at it. Whatever meal plan you choose, you need to make sure you're at a caloric deficit. Whether that be your diet as far as calories, say for example your maintenance is 1,700 calories, best way to go down 1,500 calories. Use MyFitnessPal and track everything that you eat that has calories attached to it. Track everything and stay within that caloric deficit, 200 to 500 down. If you're again at 1,700 is your maintenance, go down to 1,500. Stay there. No change in about 4 to 6 weeks. Go down like 14 or 13, but never any lower than 1,200 calories. Other than that, that's too low, and that's a metabolism destroyer. For some people, they can go lower than that, but it's better to go lower than that when you're getting closer to a competition. So, caloric deficit and cardio. Cardio will help you get down to a caloric deficit. So if you're doing both together, you should see some results. You might not see it on the scale, but you will see it in your physique. An endomorph ketogenic diet is perfect for an endomorph. Endomorphs tend to carry a lot of their body weight below the belt. So they have what we call those beautiful thighs and hips and buttocks. You know, big booty crew. One sometimes I wish I was. The endomorphs carry a lot of water weight and body fat below the belt. Pretty much slimmer shoulders, slimmer upper body. Ketogenic diet is good for you because usually an endomorph carbohydrates is usually not a problem, but it just causes them to gain fat easier. They gain fat a little bit easier. That's totally okay. A lot easier than an ectomorph, which are usually the very tall, slender, lanky body types. They're usually hard gainers. They can eat lots and lots of carbs and still won't gain any weight. So if they're trying to gain some shape and weight, they have to be at a caloric surplus. So if 1,700 is their maintenance, 2,000 calories or more is what's going to give them the weight that they want, muscle and fat wise, but mostly muscle wise. If they're weight training, if you're not weight training, you're just going to gain fat. So, especially if you're in a caloric surplus. Mesomorphs, athletic body types, broad shoulders, gain fat all over my body, not just in one place. I tend to carry it mostly in my back. And here in my waistline, I have to have moderate carbs. Even though my metabolism is efficient, I still have to be very careful with how many carbs that I have. The ketogenic diet works for everybody if they're trying to lose body fat. But for some people, I don't think a ketogenic diet is a sustainable diet for everybody. Oh. Another good question about reps. Should an endomorph stick with 15 reps and 3 sets per body part since they have muscle under their fat? Last thing I need is for these thighs to get bigger. That's not a loaded question. It just depends. Heavy weight, low reps builds muscle. High reps, low weight builds muscle. However, there's a difference. If you're an endomorph, I think your focus should be more on high intensity interval training and cardio. It is cardio or circuit training. Things that'll get you your heart rate up and get you to burn fat a little bit quicker. Your focus should be on fat burning, period. So, not that weight training isn't a good thing. However, if you stay with the 3 sets, 15 rep range, make sure your weight is low to moderate and stop there, because you still want to keep those muscles activated and working and everything properly, but as long as you're not going extremely heavy, you should be fine. But if you don't want your legs and all that stuff to get really big, keep your lower body weight training down to once or twice a week if you're doing more than that. But focus on high intensity interval training and cardio. Just focus on that. High intensity interval training with weight training is called circuit training. So look for circuit training techniques. Pinterest is really good. I do have one on my website that's a high intensity interval training you can do 2 or 3 times a week. If you do it every day, you'll probably lose fat faster, but you don't want to over exert your body either. You don't want to be overstressed, because if you're stressed, you won't see no change happen, because your body is going to need the rest. So for me in my training, I have to do high reps, moderate to low weight, because I'm not trying to build muscle. I'm trying to bring my body fat percentage down and get a good separation in my muscles and keep my muscles, because when you do a lot of cardio, it's supposed to help you burn fat, but it can go into your muscle too. You know, you do run that risk anyway. So that's why I supplement with BCAAs, and I train at least twice a day heavy. So I try to stay 20 reps, 3 to 4 sets. That's for me. So if you're trying to build muscle, go heavy as you can. 5 to 8 reps, 3 sets. If you're trying to lean out and keep your muscle and not build too much of it, high reps, 15 to 20 sets. No, 15 to 20 reps, 3 sets. Time it like Tabata style or circuit training, and leave it at that. Don't make it too hard on yourself though. Cedric the Entertainer on my TV. Oh, I'm about halfway done. It's 35 minutes. I've probably been on the screen, but it's 31 on here. I'm sweating like crazy. So this is way better for me. I have learned that with high intensity interval training, for me, I'll do 20 minutes and won't sweat wet forever. I don't understand. And I know I'd be going all out. I'd just be out of breath. But this here, this is really fat burning zone. I'm learning that. I'm learning that. So, all this hair. Tonight, Wednesday, on my beauty channel, we're gonna be talking about my hair and the updates and how it's growing, and there are supplements that I'm using that's getting my hair to grow so fast, other than eating protein and vegetables. But that will be live on my channel this evening. Give you guys some updates as to how I style it, how I deal with it. I'm totally fine with the afro thing. I stay in Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, and the humidity here is something else. So even though I will curl my hair with rollers, and the curls be popping when I take it loose, as soon as I walk outside, this is what happens. And not only that, I sleep on my hair. When I wake up, I fluff it out. It be all flat to my head like this, but I fluff it out. For the WBFF competition, I'm wearing my hair like this. I don't want to wear no wig. I want to be me. I want to be as natural as possible. So I'm going to be wearing my hair out like this. But Florida weather, they have humidity too, but for some reason my hair acts different in Orlando, so we'll see how that works. If you didn't know, if you looked at videos way back, there's a video last year of my brother, Kevin, when he moved up here for a period of time with me, and we're starting our business and things together, and that's still going. But that's going on in Florida. So we're working on some things there. But he'll be competing in the WBFF this year too. And September the 30th for NPC with the Daytona Beach Classics, which is what I was trying to do last year. And he got 4th place, top 5 in that. So he's going to be doing it again. And it'll be my first time NPC, September the 30th. And both of our first time for WBFF, June 17th. So if you look at some videos way back, if you haven't met my brother, Kevin, he's doing the show too. I have 4 brothers. I'm an only girl. I'm the second oldest. I have an older brother. I have 3 younger brothers. Out of the 4, my oldest brother and my youngest brother are not my mother's children. She didn't have them, but to her, they're her babies because they're my dad's babies. But yeah, my older brother and my youngest brother are not my mom's, but I'm close to their moms. Well, one has passed away. My youngest brother's mom has passed away. Okay, so I don't want to cry. My father passed away as well, but my older brother's mom is still here. I got her, and then I still got my mommy. Hi, mommy, if you're watching. So, yeah, so Kevin and Marcus, we are my mom's children. We're pretty close because, yeah, we stay in the house together. But my older brother, me and him are close, mainly because we're the oldest. We're a year apart, and we were once spiritually very close, religious-wise, as Jehovah's Witnesses. But my youngest brother, we close because I think we so much alike. He's a go-getter. So I'm proud to have 4 brothers, and they're all doing very well in their lives. But me and Kevin, we're the fitness nuts. So he's the one that I annoyed the most. I acted like a royal ass with him. Like he just stole my childhood. Because he came after me. And he was kind of like the baby. But I didn't realize I was considered the baby anyway because I'm the only girl. 36. You see how I'm keeping this pace. So I gotta keep this pace. My bike actually has sensors where I can track my heart rate. I don't use it as often. I used to have my Q band. I don't even wear that as much. I probably should start wearing it again. I'll probably do it once I start my second prep. Well, I'm not starting my second prep. I'm in prep now. But once WBFF competition is over, like I said, I'll take about a week or 2 break and then get right back on my prep, and I'll probably wear my Q band then because that's required me to get my body fat percentage down a little bit lower. I think I'm at 20% body fat. That's fit. That's healthy and that's normal. I think somewhere between 21 and 25 is, normal. Once you get to like 15, I think that's competition. 15 to 17%. It's like competition. Leanness. Anything lower than that, talk about abs showing. I don't want to be that low. I'll stop at 15. If I find I'm at 15, I'm done. No more weight, no more fat loss. I need some of my fat. I'm married. I need to keep some of my curves. Muscles give you curves too, but having some fat on your body still protects you, protects your vital organs, makes you, it's kind of impossible to look like a man if you're weight training, unless you're taking certain supplements, like steroids, or I know there's Anavar as a steroid, testosterone boosters. If you're taking that kind of stuff, you're probably going to look like a man. But it's impossible for us to look like manly. We can look muscular, but we all have muscles. Not just men, women have them too. But we can still look feminine. So, I already mentioned what I said I was going to have for Monday's video. Give you a physique update and show you what bikinis I have picked out. I'm going to need your help to tell me which color or colors I should wear. I have my shoes, I have my dress, and I probably can give you guys a little bit more updates as to what I'm going to probably do on stage. Because I do have to practice my T-walk. But if you guys don't know this about me, I used to coordinate fashion shows. For 12 years, I was a fashion design professor at International Academy of Design and Technology here in Michigan. Also taught it online in Tampa, Florida. So anything with fashion design, marketing, merchandising, that's my background. So I know the T-walk. Used to train models. Used to be a model myself, mainly as a plus-size model. God, do I miss those days. Those were fun. So honestly, being at 220 pounds, I don't think I ever really felt like I wasn't attractive or that I didn't have confidence. However, I did get tired of feeling lethargic, tired, and just eating the wrong crap every day. I did get tired of that. I think the pivotal point or the change for me or the click for me was when my stepkids came to move here. And we've had them for 3 years now. And I think the biggest thing about being a mother, even if you are a stepmother, being a good example. Trying very hard to be a good example. Oh my God, what is going on here? So, that's funny. People with bad attitudes and like to have fun. When I'm ready to gain muscle again, which will probably be after the WBFF, because I'm trying to progress in my physique goals. Yes, I will be going back to heavy weights. No more than 5 to 8 reps. and 5 sets. So I'll probably be doing a 5 times 5 after the WBFF. I'll probably start that or doing that, progressing into that the 2 weeks after the competition, where I'm taking a break from dieting and a break from cardio. I'm still going to do cardio, but not as long, not as often. But I'll be weight training probably every day. I will be working legs, glutes, and my back twice a week, so 2 times out the week. Shoulders, arms, and triceps, they tend to grow very easy for me, so I'll probably do that once, high volume, because with my arms, it's better if I do high volume, meaning 20 sets or more, you know, not 20 sets or more, but 20 to 30, maybe more reps, 3 to 4 sets. That's what I do with my arms, shoulders, and arms and triceps, because they tend to grow pretty good. But I'll be trying to better my back and my legs and my glutes. How heavy do I lift now? I don't go higher than 25 pounds. And that's now when I do my back, you know, lats, pull-ups is different because I'm lifting my body weight. But anything with back and legs, the highest I'll go is 50 pounds. But pretty much everything else, dumbbells, I don't go any higher than 25 pounds. I try to stay somewhere between 10 to 25 pounds. So arms, I stay between 10 to 15 pounds. Legs, 25 dumbbells each hand. Or if I'm on the bar, 50 pounds total, 25 each side. So I can squat 150 with no problem. So deadlift 225, bicep curls 35 pound dumbbells. Oh, awesome. Fasted cardio is awesome. I've been missing this all this time, thinking all I really need to do is hit to lose fat fast. It's better to do it slower. So, no, I don't use heavy pounds right now. I don't lift heavy right now. My goal is not to build muscle right now. My goal is to maintain what I have and try to get my body fat percentage down. That's only done with cardio and a caloric deficit. That's it. So now that I know that's what it takes, I have to stay consistent with it. So now that you know that's what it takes, you gotta stay consistent with it too. Pretty good for like to, yeah, well, I'm naturally strong too. Everybody's different. Not everybody is, can lift that heavy for low, I guess. That's moderate weight for me anyway, but naturally strong from being a pole dancer for 10 plus years. So flexibility is pretty good. My strength is pretty good because you need the upper body strength anyway. You don't need it. It's really about technique when it comes to pole fitness. But from doing it for so long, you just gain strength in certain areas differently. So my upper body strength is there. My lower body, for most women anyway, we just seem to be much stronger lower body anyway. So there's some of you out there don't realize you can probably squat 150 pounds because you've never tried it, because you're scared, because you think you're not strong enough. But if you walk upstairs and sit down and get up a lot, you're strong. If you've been carrying the same weight for a long period of time, for example, me, 220 pounds, you're strong. Okay, so no, when it comes to fasted cardio and the duration, it depends on the person. So this person asks, does the length of fasted cardio matter? No. Do you find 30 minutes enough to be effective? Yes. I also think 45. I also think 50. I also think 60 is enough to be effective. Trying to find something can do at work quickly or on my lunch break. If you're trying to get it in between times because you got a busy life, 30 minutes is good enough. If you're doing steady state, moderate intensity, I wouldn't say low intensity. Moderate intensity, 30 minutes is good. Or if you're doing HIIT, high intensity, 20 to 30 minutes, I wouldn't go beyond that. That's just too much. Going a full hour or 45 minutes doing high intensity. And when I mean high intensity, like say for example, you go to the gym and you get on the treadmill and you do sprints. I mean, you go as fast as you can for 20 seconds and like a minute rest. Trust me, you will not be able to get through that past 20 minutes. Some people can't get past it 5 minutes. And that's good enough, 5 minutes. That's all you need for sprints like that. And then you just work yourself up to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then you're done. Steady state, low intensity or moderate intensity, 30 or more. So, in between time, I have a client that I tell her to walk for 30 minutes in between her lunch break. So, that's all you need. It's working for her. And how many times a week you do it is really what matters most. For maintenance, 2 to 3 times a week, 1 session per day. Losing weight or body fat, dropping it 4 to 5 times a week. Maybe 2 sessions on all those days or some days. And I say maybe. Because if you don't have the time for it, don't try to force yourself to do it. Losing weight is about balance and consistency. You got to work hard, but work hard on the moderate stuff. Work hard to stay consistent. That's where my challenge is with cardio and training, is just staying consistent. I find that my body has to constantly change up my training sessions because my body just gets adapted so quickly. But with my diet, not so much. I don't have to change up my diet too often. I shouldn't anyway, because that has to stay consistent. But my training, it's always been active. Even at 20 pounds, I was always active. It was just my diet sucked. I've won competitions in pole fitness at 220 pounds, so don't tell me being active gonna make you lose weight. It ain't. It's a diet, which happens to be my favorite part of prep. Can't believe that, huh? Something that's the hardest for most people is actually the most fun part for me. So, okay, I'm at 52. So that means I got about like 8 minutes. So I'm gonna do a full hour. I have weight training this afternoon, so probably around 1 o'clock. I make some errands. My food is prepped, but I do prep for my family too. They do eat most of the time they do eat what I eat. They just might have a few things like differently than me. Like my carb intake is different. If I have carbs, I only deal with sweet potato, that's it. I don't deal with anything else. But see, they'll have boxed foods and stuff like that. I don't like to deprive them of that because their goals, they're not doing what I'm doing. So I want them to be healthy, but I want them to be mentally sane too. So I might throw in something here and there, you know, that I know they enjoy. But in the past year or so, their diet has changed, mainly because they've requested not to have milk anymore. So we don't drink milk in the house. We barely even eat bread. That's all of us. My husband went pescatarian for the winter time, and he still is. He won't eat any other meats other than fish and shrimp. That's it. So by him changing that way, the kids are kind of like that too. My stepson, he loves salmon, tilapia, and shrimp. They barely would even eat chicken now. So broccoli seems to be the food of the food of choice in the house. So they eat a lot of broccoli pretty much at every meal, especially dinner, high volumes of it. And as far as carbs and stuff are concerned, when I mean carbs, I mean processed foods in this sense. They like macaroni, they like pasta, rice, whether it's boxed rice or jasmine rice, which happens to be everybody's favorite, which is really a good starchy carb, fast absorption carb. Brown rice, sweet potato. They love sweet potato. So kind of my diet and the way that I eat, I introduced it slowly to my family, and so now that's how they eat. So you can do this with a family. It can be difficult at times because what I have to eat and what I do eat, it's the same stuff every meal, every time. And so the temptations of while you're cooking and tasting stuff, you got to really pay attention to what you're doing because those calories add up too. If you're one of those tasters when you're trying to cook for your family, even for you. So it can be done. How long before intermittent fasting kick in? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. For those of you who don't know what intermittent fasting is, I'll mention what it is while I get that question again or get a clarification of what the question is. Intermittent fasting is not about what you eat, it's about when you eat. Simple as that. There's a fasting window and there's an eating window. Sleeping is included in the fasting window. Fasting window means you're not eating. You're not taking in anything but probably water, tea, and maybe BCAAs. You're not taking in any food or protein shakes. That's fasted. Feeding window. Everybody eats differently. Some people eat every 2 hours. Some people eat every 3 hours, every 4 hours, or just 2 meals in that 8-hour window. Feeding window. Most common is the 16-8, meaning, you know, you're up or you're at work 8 hours. It's probably when you're eating. And you stop eating about an hour or 2, maybe 3 before you go to bed. And that's starting your fasting window. How long before results kick in? Because I saw that. It depends on the person. The time window is not the same for everybody. So how long does it take? It depends. It's about a feeding window, not about what you're eating. What you're eating and your caloric deficit is going to depict when your results happen. But intermittent fasting is not about what you're eating, it's about when. So I do a 12-8. My first meal is at 12 p.m. Stop eating like after 8 or 9 o'clock. That's it for me. That's my feeding window. Sometimes it changes between 2 and 10, and sometimes 4 to 12. Losing weight first time after. Let me get through this. Oh, good question. Is losing weight the first time harder than the second? To be all honest, and I've noticed this with any and everybody, losing weight the first time actually happens the quickest and the fastest and the lowest. And then somewhere in there, you stuck or plateau and you gain some weight. And then the second time around, it's a little bit harder. Because what you did at first may not work the second time around because you're smaller. You might have gained a little bit of weight, but you're smaller than you were when you started. If you haven't worked out, if you haven't had a diet, if you haven't stayed consistent on those things for a period of time, you will see results fairly quickly when you do it the first time around. The second time around is harder. Because now there's a change in macronutrients, there's a change in you have to adjust your macros, you have to adjust your calorie deficit, you have to adjust your training, you have to add in cardio a certain way. Like the second time around is a little bit difficult because you're trying to get in those low numbers. But the first time, you lose weight fairly quickly. The results come very quickly because your body is going to respond to it because it hasn't done it before. Once you've been doing it for a long period of time and consistent with it and you got the weight down, you might start to gain some because you're weight training or you're at a caloric surplus because now you're hungrier more than usual. You might gain some weight. Then when you need to lose that couple of 10 pounds, it's harder. So I think starting off the weight loss is the hard part because it's a mindset. Oh God, I'm at 60 minutes. I didn't even pay attention to that. Starting off is the hard part. I've learned for most people it's the hard part. Starting off and staying consistent is the hard part. For me, it wasn't as hard. Reason why, because somewhere in there it clicked and I just went for it. It's a personality thing. I'm self-motivated by nature because I'm an educator by profession, research and all that stuff. I know how to compartmentalize information and use it to my advantage and kind of use it for other people and their personal goals. So I think it just clicked for me. It takes a mindset. I don't think my why was stronger. I think just the idea of the journey was the thing that I enjoyed, the journey. I'm a journey enjoyer. I enjoy journeys. I enjoy embarking on something and going head first into it. That's just me. Not everybody is like that. Not everybody are self-motivators. If you're not a self-motivator, that's okay. You don't have to be. But you do need to find out why you're doing it, and your why better be stronger than your I don't feel like doing it. So if you losing weight because you just want to look good, I'm honestly going to be honest, I don't think that's a strong enough why. I think the strongest why is because you want to be healthy. So if you need a good motivation, other than watching YouTube videos, because I know some people watch YouTube videos and don't do nothing about it, start watching some of these videos about diet and what these business people and corporate world is putting in our food. Watch that stuff. Learn about insulin and leptin and cortisol. Learn about stress management. Notice your life. When you clean your house, do you even have the energy to do that? You feel like you all over the place mentally. You feel like you just always stressed. Like stuff just always happening. Like losing weight is more than just eating right and exercising. It's a lifestyle. It's a mental attitude. That starts it off. Okay, yep. 262 calories. Ooh, burnt. I'm done. Stop it. Because I still got trained tonight. I do drink a gallon of water a day. How I do it, I probably drink a little bit more than a gallon. I use water bottles. I use 32-ounce water bottles. 32 times 4 is 128. That's a gallon. I'll either drink 4 of those a day, and I do it in between my meals because I eat 4 to 5 times a day, or I'll do it 3 times a day in between my meals using 50. This is a 48-50. So by the time I drink 3 of these, I'm about a gallon and a half. What it does is it flushes your system out, so it keeps you constantly detoxed. So you're going to pee a lot, so it flushes your system out. It's like a natural form of detoxing, keeping you hydrated because I sweat a lot. What's some other benefits to drinking a lot of water? Appetite suppressant. You drink 512 ounce. Oh yeah, that's not enough. You need more water. Water is a good natural appetite suppressant because the more water you drink, you feel full. It helps you shed excess water weight too. For those of you who carry a lot of water weight moderately, I carry a lot of water weight too. I notice in my waistline I do carry a lot of water weight. So probably for the WBFF I'm going to be using a diuretic. Neutrogix has a natural diuretic called Water Off. It has like some natural ingredients in it. I already have a tea that's kind of like a natural diuretic, but drinking a gallon of water a day is more beneficial than you think. The goal for water intake is half your body weight in ounces. So however much you weigh, drink half of that in ounces a day. Or if you're scared of stepping on the scale, you should drink at least 90 ounces of water. That's 3 liters right there. So 90 ounces, 3 liters daily. Now, if you're trying to compete like me or trying to lose a lot of water weight and lose weight too, drink a gallon of water. I think I have to drink more the closer I get to my competition. I think I got to get into 2 gallons of water because, you know, I got to flush sodium and all. I'm learning water manipulation right now for close to competition so that it'll help me understand what I'm supposed to do peak week for September 30th when I do NPC, because this competition is a little bit different. I don't have to be extremely lean, but I do want to look a certain way when I get up there on stage. So that's just for me. But for NPC, I got to be a little bit more leaner. So, which I got to be honest, I'm a little scared of that because I don't like looking skinny. I don't like feeling skinny. I just don't like skinny. I don't. I like muscularity, and I know I'm going to look muscular, but I'm still going to mentally think I look small. And I just don't want to. It's only for, what, a day, they say, so I'll just get over it. But this will be done in the next hour. This is 50 ounces, and then I got 2 more to go. So, I believe it's about, 11:10. I'll be having my first meal at 12. I'm going to have a protein shake. That's what I'm going to have. Then I'll go train, and then that's when I'll have my carbs. You know, sometimes I have my carbs after cardio or after training. It depends on the days that I train. So, let's see. Let's see. So if there are any more questions, I'm trying to look and see. I'm going to get off here because I had to get the rest of my day started. So, yeah, I had to get the rest of my day started. And, darn, I put it away because I be thinking I'm going to see it. I do see it on the screen when I look up, but it just like shows momentarily and then I miss it. Explain the acronyms. Acronyms to explain the acronyms. Okay, help me understand what you mean. To what? And then JF Precious asks, is protein shake better before or after training? Depends on the person. And depending on if you're training, if you like to train fasted or not. Right now, I only do fasted cardio. That's right now. Before I used to train and do cardio fasted because that was just how my timing was going. So I would have my shake after. Is it okay to have it before? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. The ones that I've I've been throwing out some. Okay, one I've thrown out the most so far, WBFF, means World Beauty Fitness and Fashion, or Fashion and Fitness. That's a bodybuilding competition. That's one. HIIT is high intensity interval training. It's a form of cardio and weight training kind of put together like circuit training. And then LISS, LISS, means L, low, I, intensity, S, steady state. So that's what I think. Those are the ones I've been throwing out. Yeah, the competition. NPC. Wait, because it was like right on the tip of my tongue. National Physique Committee. So that's what it is. National Physique Committee is what NPC is. Really amateur bodybuilders compete in these. Normally supposed to be natural, meaning you lost weight and did all this stuff naturally, but it ain't always true with some of these competitors. If you are an Instagram follower and you follow a lot of Instagram fitness people, you know, the ones that you see extremely lean all the time, yeah, they may or may not be dealing with certain supplements. That's just gonna be real. I, for one, am not. I'm not interested in any of that. I like the way I look. I don't want to. I would love to have, you know, that 6-pack abs, but not every day, all the time. So, all right, cool. let me know, guys. I'm going to head on out of here because I had to get some stuff done. And this is about to be about an hour and 30 minutes on this thing. I think I've been on here an hour and 30 minutes. So, my protein does have BCAAs in it. Branched chain amino acids is what BCAAs is. For the person who's going to ask, like, what the heck is BCAAs? Branched chain amino acids. So it's a form of protein. Protein synthesis helps you to build and maintain muscle. That's what BCAAs mean. Do you need it? Not really. You don't have to have BCAAs. I mean, you don't really have to have supplements, period, to lose weight. But supplements are exactly what they are. They supplement what you should be doing already. Training and a caloric deficit if you're trying to lose weight, or a caloric surplus if you're trying to build muscle. So, if you're trying to build muscle, you're this caloric surplus and you're lifting heavy, there are certain supplements that'll help you build muscle quicker, like creatine and protein shakes, whey isolate protein shakes. Protein shakes also help you to lose weight too. Yes, you can use BCAAs when doing intermittent fasting. How I use it, because I do intermittent fasting, I do fasted cardio before my first meal. Because I'm trying to keep my muscle and maintain it, I do have BCAAs right before I start my fasted cardio or while I'm doing fasted cardio. You can also do BCAAs during your training workouts or have it after. So, yeah, that's a good question. So, yes, you can have BCAAs during your fasting state. I plan to do this every Wednesday up until my competition day. Even the week that I will be in Orlando, I'm still going to do live Wednesdays, 10 a.m. So, you know, if this is perfect for you guys, let me know. I still try to do live on Instagram too. It's usually a Monday or a Tuesday. I might be moving it to like Fridays. I don't know, because it's usually Monday, Tuesday. If I'm live on Instagram, I'm really just pole dancing. I mean, people have been asking me to share it, but I don't share it a lot on the channel, on my YouTube channel, and I don't post it a lot for personal reasons. But I don't mind, you know, sharing it live because it's just up for a period of time during the time of doing it, and then it's gone unless I post snippets of it in my Insta stories. No, I don't use Snapchat anymore. So I will be live next week, Wednesday at 10 a.m. because I have to keep my cardio going up until my competition. So I will definitely see you guys then. And I'm going to get here. I will be here. Love this. Wish I could work out with you during your live feed. Chained to a desk. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be chained to, well, no, I won't. I won't be chained to a desk tomorrow. I teach web design and graphic arts at College of Creative Studies in Detroit. So I teach on Thursdays at the college. Monday and Tuesdays I teach pole fitness at Vixen Fitness. And then most of the time I'm at home, either YouTubing or dealing with this competition. So every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, videos every Monday, and I try to get a video up on Thursday. Sometimes I'm not able to, but that's what I want to be doing. So I will see you guys next week. Don't be afraid to post comments and questions if you have more, and I'll try to get back with you. You said something about 4th of July. Oh, awesome. It's better you email me because I'll be here. Oh, graphic design at the library at CCS. Okay, Natalie. Yep, email me if you are interested in us meeting up or talking or getting together. Doesn't matter to me. I don't mind. But yeah, I'll be here. I'll be in Detroit. I'm not, unless I'm in North Carolina with my mom. I don't know yet, but email me. But let me get off of here, guys, because I can talk all day. This is what I do. So I'll see you guys next week.